Hello budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams. On this channel we are paying off over $400,000 of debt. Don't you fret though, that is over half of that is our mortgage. So today what we're doing, is we are going to be working on a debt binder. All of the savings challenges in this binder, with the exception of one of them, is a savings challenge that will go towards making a payment on our debt. And if you have watched any of my other channels lately, or other channels, if you've watched any of my other videos lately, you will know that our debt plan has completely changed. Thank you, vehicles. So, if you'd like to know a little bit more about that, you are welcome to check out my videos. I will put a card up here with one of the videos that explains that. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get started. We're gonna open up this bad boy right here. I'm gonna not knock that. All right, and we should have $145 to play with. So let's see what we got here. 20, 5, 25, 26, nope, my apologies, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, so that's 125, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So $145. Okay. Let's get started on this first one. This is, my very first one always is a faith-based savings challenge. And I do this because my husband and I believe in tithing. We are not able to tithe as much as we would like to. So I thought, well, with the extra money that we have with debt, if I do one of these to be our tithe, then whichever one, whenever this is finished, we could take that money either to our church or to whatever foundation or organization we would like to tithe that money to. So let's get started. I did this one last time, so let's do one over here. Let's do this bottom one. And that is a 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all together we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is a Save 60. I didn't even say what it's from, who it's from. My goodness, I'm terrible at that. This is from Stuff and Budget. It says, Silly Rabbit, Easter is for Jesus. I know Easter has passed, but you know, we're just going to keep that there because I am not going to move that along. This next one is 2025 in 2025, and this is a savings challenge by Mischief Managed Budgets. I won it in a giveaway from Buttercup Budgets, Natalie at Buttercup Budgets. It comes with these beautiful cards of these beautiful dogs, and I've just been grabbing a card each week and filling and scratching one of them. So let's just, I don't know how she did this. This is just gorgeous. She did such a good job. So let's just grab one here. Oh, that's funny. That was the one that was in the top of the pile. All right. So that looks like it might be a Weimaraner. What is that how you say it? Weimaraner? Let's scratch this one over here today. $45. Easy enough. That I can do. These range from, I think, 25 to 65. And so we only do one a week. Or I say that every time. I only do one every time I do a debt binder, which is every 2 weeks. So 45. So we got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. All right, let's add that over here. Once this one, once I get to $100 in this challenge, I take it out and make a debt payment because I don't want to keep $2,025 in this folder when I have interest accruing on my debts. So I got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 70. That was a funny way of counting that. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. Perfect. This is the first debt binder video for May, or like the pay cycles in May, and so I probably won't finish any this time around. I usually seem to be finishing them during the next time. So this one is a monthly freebie from Liz Attempts Budgets, and so I've been working on these, and then when I receive a little freebie, when I do some orders, which is not very recent or not very often, I'll work on the little freebie ones while I'm also working on this. So this time around, this is going to equal 35. I have each letter equaling 15 and then each icon equaling 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's do 14, 16. Let's do $16 here. And let me color that in really quick using this really dark purple. I'm not very good at coloring in things. All right, so that was 16. 5, 10, 15, and 16. And then let's scratch this one right here to see what Karen from the Faithful Dash has for us. And that's a 5. All right, that's a 5. So we're putting in 21, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 21. All right. So I like to rotate through my challenges, and the last time we rotated, we ended off here at My New Pet by Buttercup Budgets. And so we're going to roll 2 dice and see where we land. Ooh, 1 and 1, so only $2. Really bad at coloring today, guys. So for this one, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. Very fun. All right, so let's move back to the front. This one, I love this one. This is from Rock and Row Budgets. It's one of her, it's a freebie off her page. It's Bridgerton. It says, I am your family now. We shall make our own family, you and I, from Colin Bridgerton. And oh my gosh, if you have read the Bridgerton books, I don't know about you, but Colin and Penelope's story is my favorite. And I just am so sad that I don't think the show treated them well. I don't think they showed Colin and Penelope the kind of love they should have. I think they were shafted, which is a bummer. All right, I got an 8, 6, 7, and 8. This is a freebie. I rolled a dice and then I put scratch off stickers on them. So, all right, let's see where we're at. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. All right. Next is At the Movies, which is a dice game by Buttercup Budgets, little Miss Natalie. So what we'll do here is the purple dice will be on the side and the pink dice will be on the top. Okay, 3 and 6. So 3 here and 6 here, which is a ticket, and a ticket is worth $2. All right, and since that was only 2, let's go ahead and do that one more time before we move forward. 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, which is the knife. And that's $3. So I'm going to put these 2 back and get a 5. So we are at 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, we will be back. We've got quite a few bits of money today. All right, this one is a color and save by Lady Di Saves, and I have made each character $1, so this will give me $57 because I counted the quotation marks as like each little thing is 1. So let's roll a dice and see how many we are going to be coloring in this time around. 2. All right, let's do that again. 5. Perfect. So we've got 7. I'll be right back as I color this in. The coloring is atrocious today, guys. All right, so we're adding 7 to that. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So here we are, back to my new pet. Let's see what we got here. Come on, give me a cat and the dog. Give me a cat and the dog. 4 and a 5. Ooh, a 4 and a 6. Okay. That gives us 10. So now we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. You know what? I don't think I'm going to count them totally every time until I'm done with the whole thing. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to keep them out since we have to, since we are rotating through them. The last time I did my rotations, I did not add these into them, but I think I'm going to this time. Just because I feel like 35 is a lot. So with each icon work as $2, let's throw $2 in there. And I'm going to color in this little icon. Okay, it's my super atrocious coloring. All right. Let's see where we're at with my Bridgerton one. That's a 5. Great. So I needed one of those desk vacuums. All right, at the movies. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. 5 and 6, which is 1. So let's go again. 3 and 5, which is another 1. Okay, $2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to change that out to a 5. Okay. Where are we going? How many are more on this one? 2. All right. So let me color this. I think part of my problem is I just don't like that purple pen, but I kind of committed to it for May. All right. Back to my new pet. All right, if we get a 6, do we stop this or do we see what our next pet is going to be? Ooh. Ooh, okay. 4 and a 1. So we got a 5. I think if you can hear it in the background, the trash truck is on its way around here. Okay, do we go back to this one? Yeah, we might as well do that little chickie here for $2. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Here's our Colin Bridgerton. And that's a 4. 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're back to at the movies. I don't really have a lot of like storytelling to tell you guys today. 4 and 5. Ooh, a romance. That is $6. So I'm sorry if I'm a little boring. I don't really have much to tell you. Let's see. I'm filming this on Friday. You will see this in 2 weeks, actually. But what are we going to do this weekend? I am going to paint. No, I'm going to tape up the bathroom that I want to paint. So I'm very excited about that. I've never painted anything before. 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I did that wrong. I've never painted a bathroom or painted anything before in any of my houses that I've lived in. And so I'm going to start with the downstairs bathroom, which is a half bath. And oops, I don't want that one. And while I think either it's going to be really easy or I'm shooting myself in the foot. And I don't know. 2 and 3. Oh my gosh. This is close, man. Is it going to be the fish, the rock, the shark, or none of them at all? Oops. So that's our last $5 bill. How much we got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So what we could do is I could do a letter for $5. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's color in a letter. Alrighty. And then we're gonna put this $1 in our bunny box catch-all. And each of these little carrots is $1. All right, so let's go through these and count all these up, see where we're at for the end of the day. Whew. All right, we did that one. We've done that one. So with our Liz Attempts budgets, May, we are at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. That's awesome. Okay, for our rock and roll budgets with Colin Bridgerton, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Even better. All right, our at the movies, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17. At the movies is a freebie from Natalie at Buttercup Budgets. At our color and save, says Alone We Can Do So Little, Together We Can Do So Much by Helen Keller. That's from Lady Di Saves. It is a freebie. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27, and it saves 57. So we're about halfway there. All right, with my new pet, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 51, nope, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and 61. Yep, it was. That's amazing. We like doubled that one today. Okay, and our little catch-all bunny has 6. So yeah, pretty exciting. We got quite a bit to do. We're getting there. We're getting there. Paying off that car repair and making sure we're all safe and sound on the road. All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like to follow along as we pay off over $400,000 worth of debt, I would love it if you would click that subscribe button. And why don't you comment down below and tell me what you did over the weekend? I would appreciate it. All right, my friends, I love you so much. Have a great day.